answers for your highest healing. Either now, tell me what you see, sense, or feel happening around you.
Oh, it's strong, it's purple, it's beautiful. There's beautiful fabrics, it's so pretty. It's like all the colors, golds, and it's a triangle. Like, I don't want to say a teepee, a tent. Kind of like a triangle thing. It's made up of these beautiful, silky, kind of like linen fabrics. And they're bright purple and gold and red, orange. It's real pretty.
Beautiful. Look around you. Does it feel like daytime or nighttime?
I think it's daytime. Yeah, it's bright out. The colors are vibrant. It's a
Beautiful.
market. There's some kind of market. It's like bustling. After I turned around, first in front of me it looks so peaceful. Then I turn around and it looks like a market and people are selling things everywhere. They're busy, going everywhere.
Beautiful. What is everyone wearing?
It's like drapey kind of things around them. They're not. It must be India. It looks like to be something in India where you would. I don't know what they're called. They're not. Sarong is the wrong word. What's the word? It's like a.
Sorry.
I don't know. It's like a drapey kind of cloth thing. They're just kind of like one side of you, like around you, like a sash. The men
Right.
are wearing, and the ladies that are very pretty. The ladies are the most gorgeous ladies in the world. They're from India. They're beautiful dresses, like elaborate. And everyone's just kind of shopping around. It must be like a town center or something because everybody seems to be in a hurry. They're racing around. There's not really cars. There's like bicycles. I don't see cars though. Not cars. I don't know if that's the time it is. But there's people on like pedal bikes.
Pedal bikes? Do they look more modern or how do they look?
Can't tell. Not like super long ago. I wouldn't say like crazy long time ago because there's bikes and they look like to be modern-ish. Not today, it's before.
Okay.
Maybe that's
Beautiful. Do me a favor. Look down at your feet. Are you wearing any shoes?
oh. I think my feet are terrible. They're grungy. Ugh. They're like somebody to take care of them feet. They're terrible. Ugh. They're wooden. I don't want to say they're wooden block slippers because they're not thick like that. They're like a thumb kind of sandal, and they're not rounded. They're kind of blocky-ish, you know. My feet are so gangly. They look like man feet, but like terrible man feet that nobody cuts the nails and super gross and like they've just been walking forever, dirty and like not washed or something. It must be the dust like that's in the area because it's dusty there. You know, like everybody bustling on the streets is like causes dust to come up, and yeah, they're filthy. It's super gross.
Do you feel male or female?
I feel male. Those feet are man feet, man.
Look at your hands. What do your hands look like?
They're old. And they're big and they've worked a long time. Yeah.
Mm. What do your clothes look like?
Orange.
What are you wearing?
It's like a sash thing that wraps around your waist. And it's like a sash here on one side. It's orange. And white.
So now I want you to, okay, your hair is white. Can you
white.
see your face? Are you able to see your face?
I see my beard. I have a long beard. It's white, very long, do like here. I have nice hair though for an old person.
Are you in shape?
Yeah. My hands are kind of big though. I don't know if it's from the work I do. But my hands seem to have taken a rough life or something. But my feet look bad too, so who knows?
How tall do you feel?
Oh, a lot taller than I am now. I feel like not super tall, but maybe like 5'10" or something. 5'9".
What color are your eyes?
Brown.
Okay. Do you have any tattoos or any special markings on your body?
No tattoos. Oh, wait. There's a circle maybe somewhere. There's a circle. I can't hear. It's like a circle of a symbol or something. I don't know what it is. It's badly done. Wait, it's not real nice.
You have brown eyes?
Black. Or yeah, I have brown eyes. The tattoo's like black circle.
The tattoo is black?
Yeah.
Take a really good look at that tattoo. That way when you wake up, you'll be able to remember it and draw it.
So it's like a circle with like a cross through it. The circle.
What does it stand for?
I don't know. It's something. It's a significant tattoo. There's some significance to it, religious of some sort.
So you will know what it is. It'll come to you. The information will just come to you. What is the symbol? Connect. Connect with the symbol and see if you can, because the symbol is a sigil. See if you're able to connect with the symbol.
It's a significance of what I do. It's some sort of significance of what I do in my particular position. There's others like me that do it too, but it's a significant the best I could say is it's a religion of some sort. And it's like people, I don't want to say look up to me. I feel like that sounds really arrogant, but they do. They come to me for information of some sort. It's some sort of, and that's the symbol is like, it was an initiation of some sort whenever I went to the next level of whatever this thing was.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know that everything is energy and everything has a consciousness. So I know that this symbol has a consciousness. Let's try something and see if we're able to tap into the symbol. If this symbol will allow itself to speak to us. See if you can connect to the symbol telepathically and just see if there's a message that comes to you. Does it have anything to say to you? Do you feel a connection?
Yeah, it's like you're walking on a path of enlightenment. It's hard though, you know. It's like almost you took this oath to it's like you promised, you gave something up, and you took this oath to walk this fine line. I don't want to say it's a monk. It's not a monk, but it's the best thing I can compare it to, because you have sacrificed something within yourself to be able to gain this knowledge. And that's what the symbol signifies, is that you're dedicated yourself to this virtuous path. There's no going back once you make the step.
Is this a spiritual path?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And you say you don't feel like a monk, but kind of like it's close to one, but not quite.
It's the best thing I can compare it to. Yeah. It's a form of a monk, right?
What order do you feel like you belong to?
I'm not the highest one, but I'm definitely up there. You know, I would say there's probably like 5 or 7 other of us that are at this level, but there's people, like there's one guy that's at the top, like he's the main like guru teacher, and like he's
It's
just like,
like you with long hair. Did you say you had long hair?
yeah, it's kind of like pulled back off my face there. I can't really tell how long it goes down the back, but I can tell my beard goes like here.
Uh-huh. Okay. So all right, so this place that you're at, do you live here with all these people on this path?
Yeah, like I felt like we were at that market to go out and get stuff, but I feel like we're very much bonded. Like we're very, if we don't live together, we're in a place that we're together most of our time. So I don't know if we sleep in the same housing development, but I know many hours of our life are
Okay.
dedicated to that. Like
Did you
most of the time.
uh-huh. And did you happen to meet anyone significant that day when you were at the market?
I feel like there's a little boy. Yeah, I feel like there's a little boy. And he just is like curious, like he's looking at me like, what are you? I don't really know the significance of it, but there's a connection there. There's definitely a connection. And he's not my son, but there's a connection I can't place exactly.
Uh-huh. How old does this boy look?
He is probably anywhere from 5 to 7, maybe like 5 or 6. And he's tall and he's skinny. Kind of looks like the kid on the Jungle Book. You know, he's lanky and has that floppy kind of pretty dark hair.
No. Do you see yourself in him?
Yeah, that's why I'm very patient with him. You know, he does remind me of myself. Because most of the time I think I would be annoyed with some kid pestering around. But
Right.
there's something about him that I'm not annoyed, you know, I'm very patient with him. And I entertain whatever he's doing. Something, I don't know if he's playing a game or something. There's like a nut on the ground. Is the best way to describe it. It looks like an acorn or something. And he's kind of like kicking it around or toying it around or something, like around me. And normally I would be very annoyed by that. Like, kid, get away from me, but I'm not annoyed with him.
Does he stay with you all the time?
Yeah, I feel like I do know him well.
Is he your son?
He's not my son. I feel like he's my nephew or something.
Is your nephew?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, do me a favor. Look into the eyes of this little boy. Look into his eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Tell me, do you recognize him? Do you recognize him in the life of Nikki?
No.
Is he a familiar soul?
Oh, he's familiar, yes. Oh yeah, there's something about him that's very familiar. I can't quite place it, but he does. He's definitely familiar.
Does he have a name?
Starts with a T.
Okay, beautiful. So he goes with you to the market, and what happens when you guys leave there? Where do you go?
There we go. We go back to, it must be his mother's house. It must be my sister.
Your sister?
Yeah, she's heavy. She's got a pink dress. She's a bit heavy. And she has dark, long hair. I can see her face. She's happy. She's a joyous person.
Beautiful. And so you were just spending time with your nephew?
Yeah, it's my responsibility whenever to go to the market and look after him because she's cooking.
Okay,
Uh,
beautiful.
it's curry. It smells so good.
So do you feel like you're in India?
Yeah,
Okay, beautiful. And did you say you knew what your name was just yet?
I don't know my name.
Okay. What is your sister's name?
Um, I can see her face. I don't know her name.
Okay, not yet. Okay, that's okay. You're doing really good. You're doing really good. Let's just move the scene along just a little bit. Tell me what happens. Move the scene, just move it along. Take me along. And what do you guys do that happens significant?
I don't think there's a dad for some reason. I think the dad got killed. The dad's not around. That's why she depends on me so much, so heavily to guide the kid. So, and I feel like I'm, honored. We're eating dinner, but my first thought that we sit down and eat dinner was, where's the dad? He's gone. But not because he wanted to be gone. He died. I don't know how he died,
Hmm.
but I'm helping.
And do you get joy out of doing it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm
Beautiful.
honored. Oh,
What are you guys eating?
this curry is spicy. It's
Is it?
just vegetables, orange curry, and it's red flakes in there. It's real hot. It's hot outside, so it really makes you sweat, but it's good.
So go ahead and take a bite and tell me, can you taste it?
Yeah, it's eggplant.
Spicy eggplant?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you do any of the cooking?
Oh no. No, that's her job. I will get out of her way. She likes to cook. She feels responsible to do that part because I help with the kid. Not that I would expect her to, but she wants to do that.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's move the scene along. Anything special happen?
I'm gonna go to bed. I, I'm leaving them now because it's bedtime.
Do you do
Yeah.
any praying before bed or anything special?
Well, I put him to bed. The beds are kind of clunky. They're not real nice. And I chuck him in. I mean, something doesn't feel right though. Like it feels like I'm not gonna see him again. I don't know why. Just this overwhelming feeling that I'm not gonna get back to them. And I just don't want that to happen. because I know they're going to be alone and they're not going to have a father there. And I don't know. I don't know. It's this overwhelming feeling like this is the last time I'm going to see him. But they don't know that. So I have to act like nothing's wrong because I don't want to upset them and I don't want to alarm them. So I just don't make a scene.
Do you say I love you to them
Oh
before?
yeah, but not emotional like I am now because they know. We know each other very well and they would catch on. So I'm doing my best to hide it and I've hidden it from them. I know that I have to go. I'm not going to be able to see them again. I'm worried for them both. What will happen if I'm not there? There's no man in the house. There's not going to be a man in the house now without me.
What happens next?
I'm going down the street and these people come get me. I knew they were coming. It's almost like the police, but they're not. Like they didn't like what I was doing. They didn't agree with our practices that we were all doing. They didn't like it, and we knew they were coming. I don't know how we knew when they were coming.
What type of practices were you doing that they didn't like? Spiritual practices?
Yeah, we were helping people. We were helping so many people. And so many people looked up to us. And so many people were healing because of us. But the people in power, I don't know why they were going to stamp us out. So I didn't make a scene, and I went strongly and I went proudly. And I did not show those motherfuckers fear. Not for a second. Because they were taking us all to torture us to death. And it was going to be so long. It was going to be so long. It fucking sucked. They did it on purpose.
There was more of you?
Oh, yeah. They took us all.
They took all you spiritual, were you guys students or teachers?
We were teachers. There was one guy above us. We were teachers and we were telling people when they wanted us to shut up.
Do you know what the name of your school was, or the name of your, was it like an ashram, or do you know what you guys, was it like a brotherhood temple or something?
It was all men. Yes, it was all men. It was all men. I don't know the name of it.
The information will come to you clearly. The information will come to you clearly. You will know it. It will come to you. What is the name that you hear? What is the first impression that you feel?
Something with an O. Maybe that's why there was a circle. Letters wouldn't be the same though. That doesn't make sense. The letters wouldn't be the same. Something that starts with an O though.
Okay. Okay. Do you know what year this feels like?
It's not super long ago, but it's not. There wasn't cars. There wasn't. Whenever she was cooking that curry, it was in a big cauldron and fire was underneath of it. There's not electricity.
Okay.
They tortured us and they all made us watch each other. And that was the worst. That was the worst part of it. It wasn't what they did to me, but that I had to see him do it to the people I love and just suffer. And I couldn't do anything to stop it.
How many people were there?
There were seven. There were seven of us in the room together. Those were the people on the same level. And they did that on purpose too, because they knew we all trained together and that we were the closest to each other. But the main guy wasn't even in there with us. They took him separate. Oh God, I don't know even what they did with him. I can't even imagine. They were peeling off our skins in layers and just letting it hang, and we were hanging there with our hands tied up, just pieces of our flesh peeled off, hanging, bleeding out, rotting away, the bugs. Oh God, the smell. It's sick. It's never ending.
That's
We don't,
so bad.
we don't show them any fear. We don't scream. We're not gonna give them that. They like fuck with us because they try to get us to break. We won't. So we know if we don't give in, they'll try it more. They'll try it harder. It's gonna get worse.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. Yes. How long did that happen for?
Oh God, it felt like forever. I mean, I can't tell you. I mean, I just felt like it would have went forever. I would say at least 3 or 4 days till your body just kind of gives out. But then they never stopped all day or night. All day or night, they changed shifts. You know, that was part of it. There was no resting. You couldn't just even pass out from the pain. They would come in and do more.
Who were these people? Were they your guys' people, or were they
They were white people.
white people? Where do they come from?
Oh, I don't know. They don't. They look strong, kind of. They look strong and like they have them sashes around them too, so it's hard to tell. But they don't have. Can't really see symbols. They got sandals on. They don't have a shirt on. They just have white kind of sashes around their waist. And the same, similar kind of sandals as I described that I have on. There's blood on their sandals. There's blood everywhere. The smell is sick.
So, did these people ever pay for what they did to you guys?
No,
They were never caught?
no one cared. Our message was silenced. That's what hurt the worst. We did all that. We tried so hard. And then they just stamped us out with a hate. And I think there was a few people that went underground, but it had to go so underground that like everyone knew not to talk about it. Everyone knew what happened to us. They knew we were taken. They knew we were tortured. It was enough to scare everybody to stop.
Yes. So you said some people were fortunate enough to go underground?
No, the people that were with us, the teachers, the 7 other guys, they all died. But the information, and not even all of it, just bits and pieces. It was written down. And I don't know who was the keeper. Maybe that little boy. I feel like he went back, or he went back through my stuff. But he always knew he had to be quiet. He always had to keep it inside because his mother didn't teach she told him whenever he got older what happened,
Uh-huh.
She didn't want to break his heart, but I feel like that kid got some of my stuff that I had left in that house. I left it for him when I left him, hoping he would find it, but I didn't want him to get killed for it either. But luckily enough, I don't think he got killed for it. He just knew to keep his mouth shut, you know.
Uh-huh.
So the information went underground, not the people. What I mean, the information just was kept
There.
underground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody, top people talked about it in hushed breath. You watched who you told it to because you knew the consequences.
Yeah. Which is what they're trying to do to people now.
Yeah.
Mm. So,
So
when that happened to you and were you guys able to ascend, or did you guys get stuck there with heaviness? Were you able to ascend and get healing from when you passed on from there, or?
no, because I feel like it was unfinished. There was something unfinished. We were working on something big.
Mhm.
We were about to do, I don't know what it was, but whatever it was going to be a real energetic shift. And we were close. And I don't even think the people that killed us realized how close we were because they didn't understand what we were doing, nor did they care to. But it just happened that way. It just so happened that we were about to do this big energetic push and everything was set up for it. And I would say about 2 weeks out is whenever they came to get us all. And I think we knew the reason that we didn't cause a scene is it was heavily implied that they would go after our families. They would die in the same way. So, in order for us to just quietly
So
move in,
so you were saying, uh-huh.
they were,
So yeah, go ahead.
yeah, they didn't want, they wanted to put the fear of God into everybody. So that's why we just went quietly because if we caused a ruckus and where people knew, they would take our families, and I was protecting my family. That's why I just quietly went. But the little boy carried that on. I feel like he was one of the few that carried on the pieces of. He was the one that passed the torch on that for sure.
Beautiful. Do you remember what the information was about?
Yeah, it was like, it was almost unbelievable. It's hard to put into words. It was so unbelievable that you could just, it was motions. It was a practice of certain motions where you would focus your intent and your breath work and your energy. And you would almost like energetically like push. It was almost like exercising, but with intention. And then you were making these energetic shifts around you by doing these certain moves in certain patterns. There were words you'd say with them. I don't remember the words and I don't remember the patterns, but they're specific. They're specific to what you're doing. And we would heal sick people with them. People in the town would come to us, they looked up to us, and we would heal people with them. We would change the path of things, big things like whenever we would all get together, we would change pathways of things that were about to happen, bad things. And it would take a lot of work and it would be emotionally draining. And I'm talking like you would do this for like months if you were going to do a big one. But that's why we would be together every day in practice because you really had to be intent with it. but you could do it. You know, it took a lot of
Mhm.
energy. And we knew that this was coming, that we knew that people were getting us, and that we couldn't shift the energy to change it. That one was like it was a non-negotiable. They were coming, and there was really nothing we could do about it. I don't know why we didn't figure out like a pattern or a way to change that one. We couldn't though. It was greater than ourselves. I mean, it was greater than the work we were doing. It was like a path that was set in motion, um, outside of ourselves. It was, I don't know. I don't want to say it was fated. I don't know that it works that way, but we couldn't stop it, is all I could say.
It was just full force, pretty strong negative energy coming at you.
Yeah, we knew the time it was happening. Like I said, I knew that was the last day that I would spend with him, and I had to show no fear. I had to be very strong. I knew
Mhm.
with absolute certainty that when I walked out of that house and I walked down that alley, that those guys, before I got to the end of it, were going to get me up. They did.
Wow, that sounds a lot like Yeshua's story. They came for him and he went peacefully without a fight.
I don't know that story.
Yes, well, it sounds very much like his story. You know, you knew it was coming. You couldn't stop it. It was inevitable. And when it came, you showed strength. And I think that was, you know, the message is part of the work that you were trying to get across, you know.
Yep.
So I think that's beautiful. When we talk about motions, are we talking about yoga poses or like Tai Chi poses or
No, did you ever see the original Angel, the show, the series?
I don't think so.
That's another one you would absolutely love. It's the only series I like binge watch from beginning to end because so there's things about it that are very real.
Okay.
But they do these certain poses. The best thing I can compare it to is that. And they do these certain poses, and they're just like, like a, it's like breath work, but you like do, it's like a pushing. It's like you're pushing your energy. You're like a,
Wait, what's it about?
it's about a woman. It's actually about people skipping timelines. And um, it's about a woman. She is deaf and she's being held captive in this man's house in a glass bubble, and he eventually gets other people in the
Yeah,
bubbles too.
I seen it.
Have you?
I
You know
did.
those you know those
Yeah.
moves that they do that they figure out that they're doing in between the things?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay. Okay. I get it. So it was very like the breath work, the and the
Yeah.
motion.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. All right. And so do you feel like your work has resurfaced, it has come around, or or did it just stay officially?
I think it's transmuted. Bits and pieces were taken and transmuted into other things. I don't feel like it's fully what it was. I feel like a lot of the practice was lost, but there are bits and pieces that have transmuted into other aspects of things. Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering, are you able to tap in and have it downloaded to you now so that way the information can come back to you so you can continue that now? Is that possible?
Oh, I would love that. I would absolutely love that if someone would show me.
That way, yeah, see if there's a way you can connect. I mean, there's many ways you can go about it. Um, you can go back when you were doing the studies.
I get the strong sense that it's not going to tell me all at once.
Okay.
I feel like if I keep that, I really am going to have to go back on it another time and meditate on it. But I have to. It's funny. They're funny. Uh, they want, they know that I don't meditate now.
Oh,
They're fun.
really?
Well, I used to, and then I've fallen off, and I really need to. Um, but they're funny because they're making me work for it. They're not going to give it to me all now because they want me to go back and meditate. So they're going to make me dig. They'll give it to me, but they know that's their way to get me to meditate because they know that I really want to know. And I think it's very interesting. So they will give it to me, but I'm going to have to meditate on it. And they're going to give it to me kind of in piecemeal. I'll write it down.
Beautiful. So are you talking to your people now when everything was good? Are they with you there now? The
The
seven.
guy, yeah, the guy that I am, he was telling me that he's a funny guy. He's not mean, but he's scolding me of like, you really know that you need to meditate. You hear these voices that you need to do these things, and then you shrug them off. And this is very important. Like he's telling me he died for this. It's so important that he died for this, and I need to honor that place, and I need to honor his place and his work.
Uh-huh.
And so the first step is I need to start meditating again, and that he will, gladly show me these things. But I definitely have to work for them because this is something to be honored and respected, and it's not given lightly.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Is he able to tell you what the name of your guys's organization or group was? Are you able to know that? What do they call you guys?
What do they call us?
What's like the name of your brotherhood? Were you known by anything special?
I've seen like an O and like a star. Like he's showing me like
Are you
an
guys like the Order of Light or something like that?
maybe it's an O and a star. I'm seeing just the letter O and then a symbol of a star, but not like a five-pointed star, like a star that's like almost an atomic
Right.
retro star.
Uh-huh.
Four-pointed star, skinny.
Let's see if they'll tell you. See if you can ask them what's the name of your guys's brotherhood or something. See if he'll tell you. Be able to ask him?
What's the name though? Like what's the actual name? Like I understand it's a star. Orion star. Nothing to do with Orion and star.
Oh yeah? Did you guys come from Orion? Are you connected to Orion?
How are we connected to Orion? No, we're not. You didn't come from there, but that's where the light comes from. That's where the messages come from.
Oh. Is he gonna tell you what the name of your guys' group was? Or
I don't think so. I don't
no?
know.
Okay. Is it
I
not
think I
significant?
gotta work for that one.
Okay. He's not just telling you like,
No, this is very important to him. This is his life's work. I feel that he wants me to put some dedication to it.
okay. Well, we thank him for talking
Yeah,
talking
thank
to
you.
you and talking to us. We send him love. Is there anything else that you should know at this time that will help you?
And I shouldn't, if I know that I need to do something, it's so important. I need to stop whatever else I'm doing and do that thing now. Don't let my work get in the way. Don't let other things in life get in the way. I need to, as far as spiritual practices go, if there's something I know that I need to be doing and I get that download of a message, that is from the light of Orion. And that is where my messages come from. And it's very strong and it's very important. And it's very special that they're giving me that message. So I need to hold it in higher regard than I do right now. So that means if I need to stop what I'm doing, write down a notebook, I have to stop my work for 5 minutes. If I have to pull over to the side of the road and I'm getting it while driving, whatever, it's that important. I need to stop what I'm doing to take time to honor the message.
Beautiful. Note taken.
Right?
You will hear that later and know. Beautiful. Beautiful. Is there anything else he'd like to tell you before you continue on? I know you've come a long way, and I know it's been a long time. I'm pretty sure you might have a few more things to say.
Oh, he's talking about eating. Very important that I eat clean, that he knows that I know. That it's very important that I eat clean, that it is a part of my spiritual practice. That whenever I pollute my body with junk food or anytime I go off of that path, that is just deviating me and kind of backtracking me. And he knows that I know this, but he really wants me to follow it strictly. And he says that he knows how hard it is, that, he did it for many years, way more strictly than I did. So just that he knows if he could do it, that I could do it. And he really wants me to find the importance in that, because, that's another thing that I just shrug off, that I'll say, yeah, but I can have a little snack, or, he's saying, no, this is very important. You have to follow this path if you want the true light to come, and you want it to come intensely and clearly, that you have to be on that path. You have to follow it intently. Yeah. Oh, and he's telling me about the metals, the metals, the metals. Ah, it's such a relief. Sometimes I feel drawn to certain metals. Like in this lifetime, I will wake up and I'll say, I can't have this jewelry on me. I can't have silver on me today. I have to have gold on me today. And I'll have this attraction to metals. And I'll sense the time that I need to have it on me. Stones also, like sometimes I felt I needed rubies. I know this sounds all very terribly materialistic, but it's not even about the material thing. It could be, as long as it's a real stone, it doesn't have to be like this fine cut gem.
Right.
It's more about the properties of the stones and the metals, because it's doing something. And I always had this sense that it was. But yeah, he's telling me that there is something to that. And then I'll also understand that a little bit more after meditation. But he's saying follow that practice. Definitely follow that practice wholeheartedly. And also don't delay that, because sometimes there will be a day or two where if I'm like, I know I need to change this out, or I know I need to have this piece on me. Sometimes I'll forget for a day. The next day I'll be like, oh, and actually do it. But he's saying, do that strictly. As soon as you get the message, follow the message. That's his resounding message. As soon as you get the message about these things, trust your intuition, follow that message, because that is like the strongest guide on your path. And none of these things are super hard to do. I've done them in piecemeal, and I've done them not like super wholeheartedly. So he really wants me to be wholehearted about this. Like, he wants me to go full force at this, be very dedicated. And whenever I do, he said the rewards are just going to be mind blowing.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Is he saying anything else?
I think that he's just tired.
Okay.
He
Well,
just
you tell him we send him love.
Yes, thank you.
I know everybody could use some love.
It would do him like a great service that I would carry these things on, and he would help me. Like, he very much, I feel like that he's definitely a spirit guide. that he would definitely help me find these things and find the way. If I
Mhm.
just do the things I know I should be doing. He's much like a father figure. He's not mean, he's not scolding, but he's kind of like waving his finger, like, you know, you should be doing these things. Now, come on, like, I believe in you, but you know, you should be doing these things. Just do them, you know.
Uh-huh. Nice. Beautiful. We know you want to make him proud.
Yeah.
Is he always with you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's always been trying to push me in the right direction. He says I'm stubborn. I am. He said I'm stubborn, but he's more stubborn, and he's always been pushing me. Yeah, I feel him pushing me. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know that it was him. I knew it was something. I didn't know that it was him.
That little inner push.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We are never alone.
No.
Beautiful. Well, we are definitely taking these notes of the things that you need to do. And, you know, we appreciate it. If he has anything else he'd like you to know, I know you would appreciate it. So you want to ask him if there's anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah. I think he's showing me that symbol. It's some sort of activation for something. Like it's some sort of, I don't know what it activates, but it is highly significant. It's almost, I don't want to say it's a portal. It's almost like it's some sort of activation for the moves, for the energy. It's some sort of, it has something to do with the moves. And
With a what?
with the moves, sorry, I'm all stuffy. With the moves that he does, like the you know, the
Uh-huh.
moves that he does, it has something to do
Oh,
with that. You know, I don't know if it's something that you visualize doing these things or a portal that you visualize walking through, but it's
uh-huh.
almost like the best thing I can compare it to is like Reiki, whenever you draw that symbol with the seven and then you do the circles, whenever
Uh-huh.
you activate for Reiki,
The
it's much,
choke through.
yes, I couldn't think of the word, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's much like that. It's much like you focus on that symbol, you concentrate on that symbol, and it's much like an activation for the moves and the energy flow.
Uh-huh. Beautiful. Is he saying anything else to you? Or showing you anything else?
Um, no, I don't think so. He just wants to drive it home that I should do the things that I should be doing, that I'll get told about myself along the way if I don't straighten up, you know?
Beautiful. Well, it sounds like he's definitely one of your guides.
Yeah,
Have you guys had many lifetimes together?
yeah. He's been trying. I think that's why he's tired. I get the sense that he's tired because he's been trying very hard for me for many lifetimes, and he's kind of like, come on, girl, this is it. Like, I don't know how much louder on the rooftops I could scream for you, but you know what you should be doing. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like I get that impression of that. Like
Well,
it's time you're I don't want to say grown up, but it's the best term I can use. It's time he's telling me that I'm old enough now that I should not be screwing around, you know.
mm-hmm. Is he giving
But
you tough love?
yes, but he has to. He has to because he knows I'm stubborn and he knows that how I'll follow through. So
Mm-hmm. Was he ever your dad in a past life?
um,
Has he ever been your father?
I don't know.
Or has he always just been like that teacher,
I think
mentor?
he's yeah, I think he's been a teacher. I think he's come through in father figures, but he has never been directly my father.
Uh-huh. Beautiful. Yeah, he sounds like an ascended master.
Yeah.
So he probably didn't have any kids.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to get that much karma.
No, I don't think he had children of his own. That's why he cared for that little boy so much.
Right, right. Beautiful. Well, are you ready to close the scene or is there more information here for you?
I
I
think
don't.
I'm ready to close. I feel exhausted. I feel emotionally exhausted.
All right. Well, let's send them love. We're going to send them love so everybody can get a boost of energy. And we're going to close that scene. We're going to close that scene.